Living by the rules of society does make the world a safer place. However, it's obvious that we can't just do what we want when we want. But every person does have certain unique fantasies. And surprisingly, there are many that are universal. So we take a look at 5 weird fantasies every human has. Number 5. Shoplifting. A love of shopping is nothing new. Some people shop just to make themselves feel better. Most of us, however, don't have the money to do it all the time. But we still want the things we see. So what should we do? Steal it, of course. Well, not really. But fantasizing about shoplifting is a universal feeling. For many people, the motivation is just to get something they want. But there are people who genuinely get a thrill from shoplifting. Picturing ourselves pocketing an item from a store, leaving, and getting away with it is exhilarating to some people. Fortunately, most people know better. Shoplifting fantasies must remain fantasies. And with anti-crime and anti-theft technology in stores, it's getting harder and harder to get away with anyway. Number 4. Having superpowers. Most of us have considered, if we had a choice, what superpower we would want. Would we want super senses? Super reflexes? Super speed? Super strength? The idea of advanced powers did not originate with Marvel or DC. For generations, people have been wishing they could have these special abilities. So is having a superpower a realistic desire? I mean, hey, Peter Parker was just bitten by a radioactive spider and he became Spider-Man. In reality, most of us would probably just end up dead. If we could have powers, would we end up doing good deeds or bad deeds? While technology can definitely assist us in doing more things than we could in the past, the truth is we're probably just stuck with fantasizing. Number 3. Becoming president. Being president means being one of the most powerful people in the world. And while it might sound similar to fantasizing about superpowers, a desire for political and social power is something we're probably all guilty of thinking about now and then. So why do we desire power? Some believe we're driven to find out the secrets of a country. I mean, we all assume that there have been some cover-ups and shady happenings that the public has been kept unaware of. Others believe it's just so they can tell people what to do. One good thing about this fantasy is, it's actually more realistic than having superpowers. If you look at people who have become president, it's not hard to figure out the road that gives you the best chance of doing it. Study hard, lead well, make good decisions, get people to like you. You know, on second thought, it might be easier to get superpowers. Number 2. Becoming your favorite fictional character. Having a creative imagination is something that's fostered as a child. But oftentimes as we grow to adults, our sense of imagination is suppressed in favor of focusing on serious things like a career or family. But envisioning an escape from who we are, a chance to become someone we admire, is a fantasy common to all humanity. In video games, films, and books, stories are told for us, and characters are created that we grow to love. Imagine being Harry Potter, Katniss Everdeen, or the Terminator. There are so many fictional characters in existence that pretty much all we can do is fantasize about being them. Most of us never get to experience the amazing adventures and seemingly unbearable challenges that they go through. Also unfortunate is the fact that most of us also don't get to experience the happy ending they do. Number 1. Time travel. Since time machines themselves don't actually exist at the moment, the only thing we can do with time travel is fantasize about it. Would you like to see a dinosaur firsthand? Walk the streets of the Roman Empire? Duel it out in a gunfight in the Old West? Or maybe find out where the future of technology is heading? Will people be driving flying cars? Will we be living on other planets? We've all pondered where and when we would go. For some, it might just be going back to an amazing meal you had. For others, visiting a lost family member. In the meantime, fantasy is about as far as it's going to get with time travel. Because the true reality is, we're stuck in the dismal era known as now. If you like this video, why not hit that like button? And remember to hit the subscribe button for more videos every 2 days.